Namaste, Swamiji.
Namaste.
Swamiji, there is a lot of discussions and discourses are happening in the society regarding upon the Upanishads and other texts. But there is only very few discussions which is has been done in the public, which is directly related to the Vedas. My question is, why is it so? Because most of the students who are studying the scriptures like Upanishads or Bhagavad Gita, even they are also ignorant about the content of the direct Vedas, like Rig Veda, Samaveda. So why the Vedas are not publicly discussed or discussed? That's my question.
When we are seeing a person, we are seeing him fully. We are seeing his hands and the legs, his stomach and chest, all his body parts. But we will focus on his face. We will look straightly into his eyes. Or we must do that. We will see him as a whole. There is no doubt in that. But our focus will be on his face. That is head. So we can say. Of course, we must know about him. All the parts we have to learn. There is no doubt in that. But this is true. See, Upanishads or Vedanta are integral parts of Veda. We must not misunderstand. Upanishads are some other works outside Veda. Veda is something else and Upanishads different from Veda. No. Samhita, Brahmana, and Upanishads. And of course, there are Aranyakas also. But mostly Aranyakas are like appendices to Brahmanas. So, all these are Vedas or parts of Vedas. In many lectures, I have heard Vedas and Upanishads. No. Upanishads are integral part of Veda. And that is the Vedanta, the end of Veda. Now, coming to your question, we must study Samhitas. We must study Brahmanas. We must study Upanishads. All this together makes Veda. In the Samhita, there are many hymns in praise of different devatas, beginning with Agni, Vayu, Rudra, Vishnu, Toshta, Garuda, many devatas. Marudgana, Ashwini Kumaras, Surya, many devatas are praised. And of course, in between such mantras or suktas, great revelations, great pieces of knowledge or wisdom also we will get. And in the Brahmana portion, main subject matter is the performance of different types of yagas. Of course, there also we can see praises. And of course, within Brahmana, there are many expositions of highest philosophies, darshanas. But Upanishads are those parts which are set apart for discussion on the highest knowledge alone. There is no other subject. So that is most famous or widely studied in the world. At the same time, we are studying Samhitas. Those who are studying Veda seriously, of course, they will go to Samhita also. But as this is the knowledge portion, those with thirst for knowledge, who are in quest of the highest knowledge, they will approach Vedanta. That is one answer. The second answer is, there are many, many scholars who are teaching Samhitas. Many scholars are there. And students will go to them, or they will go to the students. Both way it is happening. And they are spreading Samhita. But comparatively, their number is lesser. Those who are well versed in Samhitas and Brahmanas, they will go for performing yagas because of many things. Physical expectations, fiscal benefits, many things. And only a few great scholars are teaching Samhita and Brahmana. Whereas after Shankaracharya, there are thousands of sannyasis all over the world spreading the Vedic law. And of course, they will teach Upanishads. Sannyasis, they may teach in the inner circle Samhitas, but that is not their main subject. It is Veda. Sannyasis have renounced the Karma Kanda. So, without looking for any physical benefit, out of love and compassion, scholars who are well versed in Upanishads, they will go around the world and teach. And because of this tradition, the spread of Upanishads is far higher than that of Samhita. And the style of Samhita is more difficult or abstruse, whereas the style of Upanishads are more lucid and easy. So that also is another factor. So many aspects are there. But we must understand, even now there are many scholars who are teaching Samhitas. But it is not as much spread as the Upanishads. Reasons are many. These are a few reasons. Namaste. But we must understand that Upanishads are integral part of Vedas. We cannot divide. We cannot say Vedas and Upanishads. It will be just like I've seen many people standing there and their heads also. If I am seeing a person, I am seeing his head. I must not differentiate. I need not differentiate. Namaste.